Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
If you're having a bad day, just remember, there's somebody out there pulling a door that says push. Fucking dumbasses.
What does one call this? Fried beans, sir. Do you like them? They're delightful, chef. Chef, how long have we known each other? 13 wonderful years, sir. Many dishes you've put in front of me. All those alterations I've asked you for. You've never turned me away, no matter how absurd the idea. You've outdone yourself this time, sir. Frying the beans. Absolutely genius. Bravo. Do you believe in destiny, chef? I beg your pardon. I'm afraid I must ask you for one final alteration. What did you have in mind? Fry them again. Sir, I've used too much oil. You're unwell. I've never felt better. My father left when I was 16, chef. Did you know that? Right when I needed him. Sir, I feel it my duty to urge you to reconsider this one. The world is about to change, chef. Are you ready for it? It's the world I worry about, sir. Do you think they're ready for it? We're about to find out.
Straight cinema.
Please don't tell my coworkers I make music. If my coworkers find out, they'll make fun of me. They'll ask lots of questions and make stupid suggestions, and all of it's embarrassing to me.
If you don't remember Crossfire, it was a failed game from the 70s that was rebranded and repackaged in the 90s with a wild, out-of-control, over-the-top production commercial. The game itself, Crossfire, just an ovoid board where two people sit across from each other firing semi-automatic steel ball bearing guns at what we now call fidget spinners. The whole point of the game was to hit enough of these steel ball bearings into the fidget spinner to make it go into the other person's goal. Crossfire. However, in the commercial, we are in a Mad Max dystopian future where two punk-ass kids wearing leather jackets with fingerless gloves come sky surfing in on big old fidget spinners. Jump cuts to them playing Crossfire in an arena of 100,000 people during a lightning storm. And then the song kicks in. Crossfire, you get caught up in the crossfire. You get caught up in the crossfire, 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 steel ball bearing action, crossfire! Goal goes in, this kid gets shot off into space. He's gone now. Smash zoom on the other kid just screaming into the camera like a maniac. Yeah, yeah! Crossfire, you get caught up in it. As a prepubescent adolescent in the 90s, you wanna play. But then you get Crossfire and you invite a good friend to join you, and you both must sit across from each other and endure the underwhelming reality that is Crossfire. You'll get caught up in the crossfire. Oh, look, I scored. Crossfire. And just like in the commercial, you never see your friend again.
Excuse me. Is anyone sitting there?
No.
Is anyone sitting there?
No.
Is anyone sitting there?
No?
You got no friends, man.
You know what the difference between your mama and a washing machine is? When I dump a load in the machine doesn't follow me around for 3 weeks.
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but if you're struggling with motivation, just remember, broke crackheads still find a way to get high. Don't get out-hustled by a crackhead.
Life sucks ass. Also, you're all alone. But remember, Haley Williams is singing, so it's kind of a vibe. Ain't it cool? No, it's not. I know I wanna. We're in the misery business, baby. Don't say we didn't warn you. You're lucky that we're Paramore. Cause of that, the song's gonna sound really good. All the lyrics are depressing as fuck, but you're dancing and that's good for something. Life does suck, though. I guess that's fair. And that will continue. I wish we could offer some encouraging words, but that's not the reality we operate in. Now here's a choir to tell you life sucks. And if you call your mom, we will slap you. Seriously? Seriously. We will slap you. So get up and dance through your depression. I guess I will, since these guys love making a depression anthem. These are the most talented people whose mental health I pray for daily.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foobar Show! Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Joe C.
And I'm Steph.
Thank you all so very much for listening to the Foobar Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as at Foobar Show. That's FOO Bar Show. And listen at FOOBarshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll keep fooing it up like a bunch of foos. Ain't that right, Steph?
That's right.
Steph!
Jesus, what?
Today's going to be a good one. You want to know why?
Why? Because you keep yelling at me?
Because I keep yelling at you, Steph. And it's not something that's going to go away. You understand? Comprende? Ow.
Sorry. No, I'm not.
No. No, we just saw Ninja Turtles in the movie theater.
That's right.
I want to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah. What was your experience like there, Steph?
You know, I like the movie. And
The movie. You know what? There's a newfound. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
There's a newfound.
Go ahead.
There's a newfound love that I have for this movie. In fact, I think after watching it on the big screen, it allowed me to reanalyze everything that goes into it. But I think it's one of my top 3 movies of all time.
What are the other 2?
That's a very good question, Steph.
Well, I enjoyed the Turtles.
Okay.
I appreciated it in a larger scale because I've only ever seen it on TV, you know, with the VHS. But having seen it now on the big screen, newfound appreciation for it.
For sure. And before I was so rudely interrupted.
Oh, really?
Before I was so rudely interrupted by Steph, everyone, I think, you know, number 1 for me is still... what the fuck is the name of that movie?
Wow.
I've been drinking. As if you're watching the video, as you all can see, this is not my first drink, and I'm almost done with it. I actually fucked up by not getting another one. Goodfellas is my number 1 movie of all time.
Goodfellas?
Yeah, Goodfellas. The Dark Knight is my number 2. and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is my number 3. Do you want to know what my number 4 is?
Oh, we're going to number 4 then?
I'm going to go with my top 5.
All right. You said top 3, but I guess we're moving into top 5.
I just because I'm not sober. But Steph, guess guess what my number 4 and 5 are.
Your number 4 is going to be Rogue One.
No.
And your number 5 is going to be it's going to be Morbius.
No! What? Oh, wow. Wow. Well done. No.
You're welcome.
Way to troll that shit. No, my number 4 is probably like Truman Show.
Oh, yes.
And my number 5 is yet to be determined, actually.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to know mine?
Not really, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. I guess this is a one-sided podcast.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Steph. Maybe I'm sure the crowd likes what you have to say. Go on. Go on.
My number 1 all-time favorite movie, of course, is going to be A New Hope.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's good. That's respectable. Okay, go
Followed
ahead.
by John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, my. Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Yes.
All right.
Russell.
So far, so good.
Number 3 is Shaun of the Dead.
That's a goddamn. All right. Damn, Steph. You got bars, yo. All right, go ahead.
Let's see. Number 4 would have to be a recent one, Rogue One. That's my number 4.
That's a really good. That's a really good movie. Yeah,
very well done.
That's a really good movie.
And rounding off the top 5 is going to have to be The Dark Knight.
Okay, so we have that in common at least.
Yes.
In our top 5, The Dark Knight.
Yes,
it was really pivotal, I think, in our upbringing.
Yeah, and then it was one of the few movies where we actually paid money to watch it in the movie theaters over and over again. Like, we must have watched it like 5-6 times in IMAX.
All right, cool. You know what? Now that you've said that, you know what my number 5 is? Because I haven't said that yet for the listeners. It's gonna strike you as like an oh yeah.
What is it?
300.
Oh yeah.
300 is like my number 5, I think. And it has a lot. It's very sentimental when it comes to like my choice, because that's the first movie that we saw as a couple.
Oh, that's right.
And remember when we and what makes it even more special, Steph? You want to know what makes it even more special?
I got us in for free.
We snuck into that movie theater from the exit.
Right, because I saw some people walking out.
And we're like, why don't we just do that?
And then we're just like, go,
because
go,
we
go,
hadn't
go.
bought the tickets yet. It was
right.
It was what, like 2005 or 6, right? When that movie came out?
Oh,
2005
really?
or 6.
Something like that.
And like buying tickets on an app or like on their website wasn't as big of a thing. Like, it was still a thing. But it wasn't as big of a thing. Like, the norm was still that you were supposed to go up to the counter or up to the kiosk that they had available.
The kiosks were becoming more popular back then.
Right. But like now they're not a thing anymore, because now you can just get it on the app.
Yeah.
But back then it was more of a kiosk thing. So we're just like, yeah, we'll just buy it at the either at the booth or at the kiosk. And then we parked like in the rear of the movie theater, the AMC 30, right, in Covina.
Something like that.
And we were like, all these people are coming out of that exit as soon as we parked. And we just looked at each other. It was like, we just fucking ran to that exit. And we saw a movie, and what is it? 25 years later? More or less. Now we're here.
That was back in the day where there were no assigned seatings, and you would just be able to theater hop from movie to movie.
Yep. You can still kind of do that as long as you're lucky and not occupy a seat that's been bought by somebody who has. But like, I think that the whole psychology around buying like a movie theater seat with an assigned seating would make you get there more or less on time, right? Because like, I got a seat, I got to be there, all that shit. I don't see anybody really being that late to movies these days.
No, well, I mean, they're very punctual, but they're not necessarily early. Because remember when movies came out without assigned seating, we would have to get there hours before. They would let you bring in a little bit of food, and you would wait in line because it's first come, first serve, and people would wait literally in the hallway for the next movie to come up.
It was a whole line.
Like the 3:30 would be already showing. You had a 7 o'clock showing. You'd be waiting in line. You know, people are talking about the movie. They're speculating what's going to happen.
They're wearing their fucking costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what we used to do back in the day. But now you could just kind of show up, which is nice because you don't have to worry about it. You have your own seat.
Back in el día, fool.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
Back in my day, we didn't have assigned seating for movie theaters.
Steph? Well, speaking of movies, we finally got to enjoy and experience the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I believe they're pronounced Totos.
The Totos.
The Totos.
As Master Shredder?
Shredder?
As the Shredder would like to say. Not on VHS or a dusty rental, but on the big screen for the first time ever. Because you gotta remember, I was like 3 years old when that movie came out on theaters, and I was very poor. I was born into a very poor family, and so and they didn't go to the movies at all. Like I think the very first movie that I made my dad take me to and made him take me to was a drive-in movie with Hercules, the Disney's Hercules.
Wow, that's a good movie.
And in the middle, I loved it. I fucking loved it. And in the middle of that movie, like 20, maybe 30 minutes in, he goes to the back of the van. This is a full-size van, by the way. It's one of those
Astro vans?
No, bigger. Those Chevy fucking vans, that have like multi-tiered seating in it.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyway, he goes to the back and he goes to sleep. And my mom's just trying to be nice and stays awake. That's my upbringing, everybody. I enjoy the shit out of that movie. And I forget what the second movie was about. I think it was like Double Team with like...
I don't think I've ever watched the second movie.
Second what? At a drive-in?
Oh, you're talking about at the drive-in.
Yeah, because it's always a double feature at the drive-in.
Double feature.
I think it was Double Team with I want to say Jean-Claude Van Damme and who's that basketball player with the crazy hair? Dennis Rodman.
Double Team?
I don't. That's not a reliable.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah, I don't think it did well. Anyway,
you mean Judge Dredd?
Nope.
Not with
No,
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I don't mean that movie at all. Anyway, going back to the Turtles. Let's talk about the real horror show in that fucking movie theater. We sat next to a family who apparently thought that a quiet movie theater was just a suggestion.
Oh, yeah. You know what? But
it was terrible. People need to realize that if you bring a kid that's under the age of, let's just say 7, they're going to suck. They're going to suck.
I mean, not necessarily. You do get those like gems that are just...
They're few and far in between. I was one of those gems.
Most of the time, though, you're going to get the kid that's walking down in between the seats. They're banging on the headrest of the seat in front of them.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what happened
in
this situation. And she's like loud. And they got shushed several times throughout the movie.
Several fucking times.
And they just didn't get it. They didn't care.
I don't understand who these people are. I mean, when I sized them up, they were like our age. Like the mom and dad were our age.
Yeah.
So like they should absolutely know better. And, they were not speaking English. They're speaking something else. And I spoke to them in that language. And I'm just like, you guys need to get the fuck out of here. And shortly then after, they left. They didn't even finish the movie, but they occupied a fucking chunk of that movie. And you know what? I wish that they all would stub their toe on a piece of furniture and it would ruin their week.
Like, I get it. You want to bring your kids to the movie, but at some point you have to realize that you're being a distraction in the movie theater. It's just like, are the parents that tired that just don't care? But
they really didn't care, and it was really bothering.
Right?
They were just like, yeah, okay, let's let my kid just yell at the top of their lungs kind of thing.
Right.
And the kid wasn't yelling at the top of her lungs, but it was loud enough in a quiet theater where it's just like it would resonate all throughout the walls of that place. Mm-hmm. It was bad. It was bad. And, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy who, like, listen, if they get to bring a kid, I get to bring a bunch of beer in a backpack. And they were sitting right, like, inches from me. They were sitting inches from me to my right. They were like, like that diagram where somebody goes, like that diagram where there's all these urinals on the wall. Mm-hmm. And there's somebody who, like, is taking a piss, right? And somebody comes and walks, and they take a piss right. They elect the urinal right next to the guy that's already taking a piss. Mm-hmm. That was us.
Well, to be fair,
we bought those tickets.
We did, and I thought the rest of the row to my left was gonna be full.
It wasn't,
because the movie theater was packed, except for some strange reason the rows next to us.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's really weird, actually, that you bring that up. I didn't think about that. It was only our row.
Yeah.
It was only our row that wasn't completely full, but I was not gonna let them win because I was in the acoustic sweet spot. I was right in the middle, and I was catching every freaking like audio that was coming out of those speakers. So I was not gonna move. And matter of fact, I was gonna make it more obvious that I was drinking my beers.
Just in the most quiet spot.
Yeah, that whole crack of the beer.
And you know what? Nobody cared.
Nobody, because there was a kid yelling, and I was the least of their worries.
Yeah, you're just enjoying the movie. You weren't bothering anybody.
I was not. But they left right when they saved Splinter. Like around there, and that's like what 2/3 into the movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that they have a terrible life. Is that fair to say? Please agree with me.
I think that's a little extreme.
No.
Maybe just banned from movies for their entire life.
No. I think it was John Papa, the comedian, who said that if you bring a child into a movie theater, when it's all done, everybody gets to slap you. It's like everybody's just in a line outside the movie theater, and they just get to smack you. I think that's fair.
If the kid is annoying.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what really grinds my gears?
What's
is
that?
when the parents bring an infant to the movie and then it just cries. I mean, that's what babies do. That's what we expect them to do. But it's just,
but like, why would you do that?
I mean, I get you want to watch the movie, but at this point in time, there's streaming services. So just watch,
Stay home,
just enjoy the movie from home. Wait until the kid gets a little bit older and then taking them to the movies.
Off. Just fuck all the way off. So I opened up every beer in that backpack, by the way. A totally more than fair exchange. In fact, I think I got shortchanged from that. But it was just absolute chaos. I wasn't letting unruly toddlers ruin my turtle-themed tranquility, Steph. Sometimes battling bad behavior requires liquid courage.
Sometimes.
So, as the wisest man I've ever met, I don't think I've met him. Splinter has said cowabunga. That's his favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we also did is we celebrated with pizza.
We did have
pizza
round
time.
table pizza.
It's pizza time.
Round table pizza. Well, how much was? I mean, you showed up with it at the house here, Steph.
I
can't imagine how much that cost you because round table is not a cheap purchase.
No, but I also wanted something that wasn't Domino's or Pizza Hut. And
Even though that's what the turtles eat.
Yeah, but I didn't want that. And I know there's a bunch of specialty pizzas where I was working at the time, and I just decided to drive home and then go to Round Table next to our house, and I bought a large pepperoni pizza with a pan crust. So it's like that thick crust. Guess how much it was?
Thick. I don't know.
Just take a wild guess on a large one topping
From
Papa
Round
John's.
Table?
Yes, Round Table.
I think once you put that into escrow, $30.
Oh, you're pretty close.
Pretty
close.
Yeah.
It's $26.99.
Jesus.
Okay, 4 pizzas and a salad. Salad? How do you make a salad? First, you throw in the whole head of lettuce. Even the hard-to-eat white part at the bottom? That's what the people want. Now, what else? I got a can of whole black olives. Should I slice them up? What are you, crazy? No, you keep them whole. You're going to want to know you've got an olive in your mouth. What about this tomato? Cut it into thirds. It should be big enough to pretend you've got red teeth. How about this carrot? Should I cut it up? Yes, but very thin lengthwise. The whole length of the carrot. One thin slice. Okay, what else do we got? Well, we got these hot peppers, but you can't really eat them. No problem. Dump them all in. Now, should we put it in a bowl? No, let's put it in a lasagna tray. Okay, great. I'll take it. Oh, and make sure to stick it right on top of the pizza so it stays nice and warm. Hello, every pizza place.
That's really what it's like.
That's really what it's like.
Where else are you going to put the salad when you're transporting it?
In a lasagna dish. That was a reach.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Moving on.
Okay. How's it going there, Steph?
Doing okay. I have shifted to my new work schedule, so I have completed day 6 out of 10.
Oh God.
Straight.
What's that all about?
Yeah, it's just, the work is work. It's just not having a break in between all those days to just like do extracurricular activities. That's what's exhausting.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're just working.
Yeah. It's just like I'm always on, and then I come home and I briefly rest, and then I got to do it over again. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to my new schedule.
What's your schedule?
Because I'm gonna be Sunday through Thursday, and everybody's just like, "What? You get Friday off? Friday and Saturday?" Yep. I don't have to ask for those days off anymore.
Oh, tight. So are we going to do stuff on the weekends now? Like, when we used to, when we were dating and everything?
We can, but I mean, you're so busy. So
what do you mean?
Probably not.
You're deflecting to this being my fault now?
What are you looking for?
I like turtles.
That was worth it. Hey, Steph.
Yeah.
I think we're done here. You want to get into Geeking Out?
Sure.
I'm not ready for that, though.
You need to chill.
Okay, nerds, let's go!
Steph, it seems like you're pretty low on that Gibson that I poured for you.
It's nice. It's nice. I am getting low, but I think this is going to be the last one for me. They are pretty strong. I mean, it's just complete gin and vermouth and lots of
onion
juice.
Onion juice.
Yeah,
and little baby onions. Or
yeah,
what do you call those onions?
Pearl onions?
Pearl onions. Show the screen for those who are watching us on video here.
I think they know. They can guess what this looks like. Hi.
There you go.
This is what it
All
looks
right.
like.
Fallout Season 2. Welcome to New Vegas. Have you heard about this stuff?
I knew they were coming out with season 2, but I didn't know what it was going to be about.
So Prime Video just dropped the first poster for Fallout Season 2, and it's landing this December 2025. The image features Lucy, who's Ella Purnell, who we all love because she has those giant fucking eyes, and Walton Goggins as the ghoul.
Nice.
And then Maximus is Aaron Moten, and Dagos CX404, played by Lana 5. Trekking towards the neon oasis that is New Vegas. A love letter to Fallout New Vegas, fan favorite locations like the Lucky 38 and Gamora.
Have you ever played Fallout?
I have not played Fallout, but I did watch the Foo, who was a host on this show at the beginning when we started out doing this thing. He had that the Fallout Vegas, New Vegas, or whatever the fuck. But anyway, showrunners Graham Wagner and Geneva Robertson Dworet confirmed that this season takes place about 15 years after the events of the beloved game, deepening the lore, plus adding Kumail Nanjiani and Macaulay Culkin, rumored to be a crazy genius type, raises the star power and chaos factor. And Goggins says that the stakes are on a whole nother level. A trailer tease is expected at the Gamescom opening night live, happening real soon. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. I did not finish that season 1. In fact, I think I need to go back and like restart some of those other episodes that I didn't get to. But I really enjoyed the first few episodes that I saw. I just got distracted with other things that ended up getting premiered at that around the same time.
Yeah, there was a bunch of shows coming out. We definitely need to revisit Fallout. But so far, it has been a great show. And I feel like it's one of the better game to TV adaptations.
And I got to give it to Ella Purnell because I know that she's British and she's doing this like American accent. And it's probably one of the best American accents that I've heard from a Brit in a while. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You know who really struggles with an accent is Gerard Butler. He keeps taking on these like American roles, but
like that's all he does these days.
But his accent is so thick; it slips out constantly.
It's so Scottish. It's extremely Scottish.
So
do better.
I mean, but no, it's just
do better,
like,
Gerard.
Why don't they just let him keep the accent?
I don't know. Like, just change the script so that he's just a Scot.
Yeah, just like, you know, he can be like a contract employee or whatever. You know. Yeah. Anyway.
I think the same thing to a lower degree happens to Liam Neeson.
You think so?
I think so.
I think that's just what he sounds like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, the second thing that I have on the docket here for myself is X-Men 97. The season 2 has been delayed to 2026. Have you heard about this?
Didn't we talk about this the last time?
No. Not that it's been delayed. Marvel's Brand Winderbaum, head of television and streaming, confirmed via Collider that X-Men 97 Season 2 will now premiere in 2026, so not this year. Winderbaum added that the nostalgia-fueled revival, voiced by talents like Holly Chow, Kat Dodd, and Jennifer Hale, was a passion project for him, something that he spent a lot of currency to make happen. But the delay, it stings for fans, but care behind the project suggests... God damn it. But the care behind the project suggests that it's worth the wait.
I would rather wait a longer period of time for a better quality.
I would like for the quality to be like top notch. Sorry, everybody. I've been drinking all day.
You are really struggling today.
I'm really struggling.
It is not sounding great. It's not. You got it though. You got it.
Thanks.
You got it.
Thanks. This is what you get, man.
You got
It's
it.
a free podcast.
Isn't
this why you like us? Isn't this why you tune in?
So talk slower, enunciate more, articulate your words.
I'm glad that they're waiting. I'm glad that they're taking their time with this because I would rather have a quality season for X-Men that could potentially influence what happens with the mutants in the MCU. Then it's sucking, and then everybody shits on it, and it's just a whole thing. Because the person who created these this X-Men 97, he was fired. We talked about that on this episode on this show, and so they really they have to like start over almost with a vision of what they need to get to. They have a lot of content out there though. Like there's been all these comics that have been put out throughout the decades about X-Men, so they have a lot to pull from. It's just how they execute. It's what's really going to be different. Particularly with what happens when Magneto takes all the adamantium from Wolverine.
I need
as
to
we
follow
saw
up.
At the end of the season 1.
That.
Because that's going to be awesome. And as I've described before on this podcast, is that, once you remove the adamantium, that it's poisonous, by the way, to Wolverine. It supercharges his mutation so that he becomes this big fucking brute, and it doesn't. And the adamantium that was in his skeleton is no longer hindering his mutation because it was poisonous to him, but his healing factor was a whole thing. Like it kind of counteracted, and it just found this balance where he still looked human.
Right, because it was always on. The healing factor was always on.
It was always on.
That's why it didn't allow him to mutate any further.
Mm-hmm.
But now that the adamantium is gone, we're gonna probably see.
We're gonna see this fucking brute of a Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
You got something for us there, Steph?
Oh yes. So for gamers, Battlefield 6, the open beta is out now. You can download it. The biggest open beta goes live for 2 weekends only. Oh shit. Well, I guess it's over now. It was last week, August 9 through 10, and this weekend 14 through 17. So I guess I can download it and play it for the next couple hours, but what's the point? It actually Battlefield 6 is set to release October 10, 2025. It's a first-person shooter. If you don't know what it's about, it's a single-player campaign that's set in 2027 and features a conflict between fractured NATO and Pax Armada, which is a private military company. So just think, it's literally what it says. Battlefield. War comes out on all the platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, PC. So if you like games, you're interested in these first-person shooters, highly recommend it. I hear good things. You know me, I love a good first-person shooter. I've been all about Call of Duty.
Yeah, you were doing that mobile Call of Duty. You're still doing it.
I was doing it religiously, but I had stopped. So Shelly Marsh has taken a hiatus indefinitely.
You are Shelly Marsh.
I am Shelly Marsh.
If you guys have fucked with Shelly Marsh on the mobile version of Call of Duty, you've been marshed.
You've been marshed
for sure.
Yeah. Another thing that's happening that you brought to my attention is the Apex and SEMA show that is happening in Las Vegas, Nevada, November 4 through 6.
That's right.
Which
and there's a SEMA concert happening on November 7th where there's Queens of the Stone Age headlining, and I was supposed to be buying tickets to that, but I got busy with work.
That's a SEMA event?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, they're sponsoring that whole thing.
Yes, so it's one of the biggest car shows.
It is the car show.
It is the car show. I am gonna try to register for it. It probably won't happen with the podcast media registration because we're not a sports cast anymore. Like we used to be.
What is sports?
So fun fact, back in the day, we used to have a sports segment, and that would be its own separate podcast.
It became its own separate, 45-minute podcast.
Yeah.
Don't go back and listen to it, please. It would make sense.
I don't even think you can find it anymore.
You probably can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have all the archives, so.
Well, we do, but Spotify doesn't seem to like that so much. It's like deleting episodes because they infringe on copyright shit.
Well, it's because we used to have a music segment, and it doesn't like us playing the music.
Yeah.
Which is happening to everybody, not just us. You can't
Right.
play it on YouTube. You can't play it on Spotify. You can't blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And we're just trying to show the music.
Yeah,
we're not
we're
even
just-
claiming it as our own. We're just showing it to everybody.
Right.
Ugh, if you just listen to the podcast, you would know that we're trying to promote things.
But they're not going to listen.
Then they're not doing their job.
Steph?
Yeah.
So if you guys are comic book readers, there's on the Marvel end of things, there's an Age of Revelation comic event happening real soon. This October, Marvel ushers in the Age of Revelation, a sweeping new mutant saga set 10 years in the future where Apocalypse, he has an heir called Doug Ramsey, aka Revelation, builds a mutant utopia that puts the entire world at risk. So the kickoff begins with Age of Revelation, Overture number 1, from writer Jed McKay and artist Ryan Stegman, and that arrives on October 1st. So the titles are going to include, Expatriate. Is that how I say that? I should have read this before we started recording. Expatriate, X-Men, Cloak or Dagger, Undead Pool, X-Vengers led by Danny Moonstar, also revealed The Last Wolverine, Omega Kids, Radioactive Spider-Man, X-Men, Book of Revelation, and expected more reveals at San Diego Comic-Con, which already happened, including Binary number 2 and Rogue Storm number 2. What were you going to say, Steph?
I was going to say, this is directly from Marvel.com. The new launch includes Amazing X-Men, a flagship title introducing the team of X-Men leading the resistance against the Revelation, Laura Kinney, Sabretooth, a new solo series that sees Laura Kinney take on the mantle of Sabretooth, Binary, a cosmic series starring the power of the Phoenix, Long Shots, a series following various characters trapped in a twisted competition by Mojo, and World of Revelation, an anthology one-shot that explores Age of Revelation's impact on the wilder Marvel universe, featuring the fate of the Fantastic Four, the end of the Young Avengers, and the gaze of the Apocalypse. So those are the titles that are coming out. Here is the preview for Amazing X-Men. And you can see the great artwork there.
Yeah, the
written
cover
by
page.
Jed McKay, cover by Mohammed Asrar. On sale October 8th.
Tight. So that's coming up. The other thing that I wanted to cover on Geeking Out is Gen V Season 2. Remember
yeah,
Gen V? The Boys spinoff.
Boys spinoff.
It returns September 17th, so just about exactly a month from now. God damn, I shouldn't have drank this much. Gen V, Prime Video's edgy spinoff of The Boys, airs its second season on September 17, 2025. The new season introduces Hamish Linklater as Dean Cypher and explores how the deadly virus plot and Homelander's authoritarian influence affects students at Godolkin University.
Pretty much just takes off where we left off.
Pretty much. You know, we did see Homelander in that last episode.
Yeah.
And Ryan Starr, the actor that plays Homelander, he gave this really heartfelt speech at the end of the last episode that was recorded for The Boys, because that's going to be the last episode. Like they're going to be shooting their last season. I don't think Prime is really going to be supporting the
Boys?
funding. Yeah, The Boys.
It's wrapped?
It's wrapped.
They finished it.
Yeah. And he's like, we created a monster, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he played it well. I can't picture anybody else playing that character.
Yeah.
Like he did.
Have you seen what Soldier Boy looks like?
Oh,
he got a costume upgrade.
No. That's a prequel. There's going to be another Boys.
Oh yeah.
Series coming out. That's a prequel taking place like maybe 50 or something years ago.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna get Storefront.
We're gonna get Storefront. She's coming back for that.
Stormfront.
It's Stormfront and Soldier Boy fucked, and then they had Homelander, and Homelander screwed his mom. Yes, you heard that right. If you don't watch The Boys, you don't know how weird that show gets.
It is brutal and so entertaining.
Word. You got anything else here for Geeking Out, Steph?
No. That'll do it all. We will be at LA Comic Con. We already talked about that, but
that's coming up a few weeks from now.
For the press pass.
Yeah, we got a press pass. We're getting in, man. We always do.
Yes.
Yeah.
My goal is to get better content this year. We, like I said before, many episodes ago, we are going to buy new equipment to have better video as well as audio. So we're upgrading our Foos on the Run segment.
We still doing Foos on the Run?
Remember that?
Damn, should I look for that? Let me see.
That was back in the day where we would actually go out to places and we would like either record from there or talk about it. Does it not open?
Oh, hang on.
Oh no.
I think I got this. Hang on. I gotta like download it now.
You have to
it's a whole
download
thing.
it?
Yeah.
Here wow, it's been a while.
Give me a second. 5 minutes.
You recorded the whole thing?
It was a whole song. Yeah.
I thought you just recorded that just little blurb.
No. Well, now we have to listen to it, right?
Well, yeah.
So
you can tell that this was like just like a drum track.
No, this is.
Yeah, because you recorded the whole thing, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
No, but like this background music was from the actual track.
Oh.
Stuck inside a spaceship.
Oh, because of the Foo.
Don't know where he's going. Never learning nothing.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
About the earth. This food.
This needs a re-recording. I love it.
Foobar.
Jesus.
Damn, that brings
Christ.
me back.
We don't even do those segments anymore.
That was a
music highlights, the joint report, where we just talked about weed because like it was in the process of it getting legalized, and now that it's like just everywhere now in California, it's like there's nothing worth to
Nobody
report
talks
on
about
it.
Yeah.
There's nothing worth to report on it anymore, and back then it was a whole thing.
Damn, that's definitely a snapshot in time right there.
Jesus,
That's a gem.
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's never speak of this again.
Damn, you even got the food lore in there.
I know. He came from space and
Wow.
everything. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Are we done here?
Yeah, let's call it.
Well, we can't call the whole thing because we have here's what I would do.
Oh, yeah, I still got that, huh?
Yeah.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
Steph, it's time for Here's What I Would Do, the segment where your drama becomes our delight. Send us your dilemmas, disasters, dirty laundry, or dating debacles, and we'll dish out some dubious but dazzling advice. Email your chaos to foobarshow@gmail.com. That's FOObarshow@gmail.com, and we'll tell you what we would do in your situation. We are not therapists, but we do have microphones.
We do. Don't forget, it's a comedy podcast.
All right. Number one, Steph. We've got, hang on, it's loading. Here we go. Caught between two friend groups. It is Adrian and Riverside writing in. Hey, Joe and Steph. I'm 30, male from Riverside, and I feel that I'm being pulled into two directions. I've got two close friend groups, one from college and then one from work. The problem is they don't mix. The college group is more laid back, beer and video games type, while my work friends are more happy hour, brunch, let's go downtown types. I've tried bringing them together a couple of times, but it always feels awkward, like no one wants to talk beyond the surface level. And now I feel like I'm juggling two social lives and constantly disappointing one side when I choose to hang out with the other. Do I just keep separating them forever, or is there a way to make these friend groups blend without forcing it? Adrian in Riverside.
Here's what I would do. Keep them separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason
reason
why those two should mingle. However, I will say that there is one person that I have now merged from coworker to friend group.
You will find a hybrid, Adrian.
There's only one. There's only one
You
person.
will find a hybrid that becomes a close friend that you can then bring into your like core friends.
Yes.
Because I mean, let's say you get fired tomorrow. Those work friends are done. They're done.
They're not
out.
going to contact you.
Mm-mm.
They'll probably send you like, oh, sorry, this happened text.
Sorry.
But then that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
But like your devoted ones from work will get absorbed into your everyday fucking friends.
And at this point, they probably will have been absorbed into your group already.
By then, yeah.
Yeah.
By now.
Yeah.
You have that friend.
Yes.
I like her. She's nice.
Yes. She's chill. She gets along with the group.
She gets fucked up.
Yeah. Yes.
We're going to go to New Orleans in, October for Halloween.
Yes.
And she's joining us for that.
Yeah. So that's like a perfect example of how I integrated her from work group into friend group. Because now, and then like I've actually traveled with her out of state several times before.
You went to Dollywood with her.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a blast. That Tennessee trip. Whew, I don't think I would ever be able to do that exact trip again because there was so much involved in just 3 days.
Tennessee.
But I would love to go to Tennessee again. I would love to take you there. You would enjoy it. There's a lot of music.
I think I would enjoy Nashville quite a bit.
Yeah.
I would love to go to the Gibson factory.
Yeah. Oh, everything was right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You would enjoy it. Sun Studios is in Memphis, 3 hours away. It's
Word.
a drive, but
down.
I mean,
I'm down.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Yeah.
I'd like to go to Kentucky and get some chicken.
Kentucky.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I need to go in there and ask if the Colonel is there.
Anyway, that's what we would do.
I'd like to speak to the Colonel. Nah, fool, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Colonel Sanders, yeah, is he here? Nah, man, I tell you, he's dead. The Colonel. Anyway, Family Guy reference.
Yeah, yeah.
Letter number 2, Steph. This one's a bit spicier than we're used to, so buckle in.
It's a spicy spicy.
See, my partner's fantasy is making me nervous. Hey, Foos. This is Vanessa in Long Beach, of course. Hey, Foos. Love the show. I'm 34, female from Long Beach, and I can really use your take on something a little bit more personal. My boyfriend, 36, male, and I have a great relationship and have really good chemistry in the bedroom. Recently, though, he shared a fantasy with me that caught me off guard, and he wants to try bringing in another person. He framed it as just a fantasy, not a demand, but he brought it up more than once, and now I feel like he's hinting that he wants to make it real. The thing is, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Part of me is curious, but another part of me is worried that it might mess up the trust and closeness that we already have. How do I figure out if this is something I actually want, or just something I'd be doing to keep him happy? Vanessa in Long Beach. I know what to say about this, but Steph, I want to get your take first.
I would find another boyfriend. That's what I would do.
So my take on this is, you hit it right on the nose there, Steph. This can only do damage to the relationship. If you bring in a third person, that I know that, like, even before you say, yeah, this isn't going to impact the relationship, it totally will.
Yeah.
Because you just saw your boyfriend, like, just bang another person in front of you.
Unless you go into the relationship knowing that you will have, like, you'll bring a person in every once in a while.
Or just going into the relationship, beginning the relationship as an open relationship, then yeah, I can see that happening, but not as just your run-of-the-mill fucking relationship that's been going on for centuries.
It's like, hey, so I'd like to bring another person in.
Right.
Okay, first of all, what?
You're telling me that you just don't want to be with this person anymore, and you want an excuse to grab another person.
Right, but also trying to include you, so just in case something goes south. So it's not weird. So just in case something goes south, it's going to be like, well, you said yes.
Right.
It's not my fault I started developing a relationship with this person.
I think that based on what you're telling us right now, Vanessa, that this is just going to go south from the get-go. I've listened to enough Loveline back in the early 2000s to know that this is not going to go well.
If you are coming to a comedy podcast voicing your concerns about this, then you already know that it's a bad idea.
Right.
And you don't need us telling you what to do.
Not to discourage anybody else from writing in.
I'm just saying this particular situation.
Right. Yeah, dude.
I want to know the chismis. Keep writing in.
No, yeah, we do want the cheese. Hey, everybody, if you're not about it from the get-go, entertaining another person in the relationship can only do damage. So just know that going in. If you're really, really young and you're in your teens, going into your 20s, and you're thinking about this kind of thing, just know that it's and you're really, really freaking like this person and you think you might marry them one day, do not even fuck with this idea.
Yeah.
It's just going to only do damage. Anyway.
I need some updates.
Yeah, let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
If you go through with it, if by the time you hear this podcast, you've already gone through with it and you've been like, yeah, all right, because, you're just freaky like that, let us know what happens. Let us know the dynamic. We're curious because how we are. Vanessa, actually, you know what? We're giving you homework. Write in. We expect you to let us know what's happening in next week's podcast.
Do it.
I've been drinking. Are we done here, Steph?
We're done.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like that dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
Well, Steph, I think that's going to do it. You have anything else?
No.
You know, I think that we have to bring in more people into the podcast. I think that we need more guests.
Yes, I'm working on it.
We haven't had like a music highlights in a while.
No. Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, guys, hey, come on back next week because we plan to do another one. But thanks so very much in the meantime for listening in to the Foobar Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as at Foobar Show. That's FOO Bar Show. And listen at FOOBarshow.com and we'll fill it up like a couple of I've been Josie.
And I'm Steph.
Signing off saying, don't be a dick!
Fuck, man. Thank you, guys.
Here are 10 mistakes that you're making every single day. Number 1. Be a little bitch.